right, guys, in this video, I'm going to show you my stats and how I passed a $150,000 evaluation over at Apex. I'm also going to give you 5 points that we're going to have to go over together that's going to start helping you become a better trader and pass your next evaluation. Let's go ahead and jump into this video. As we do, hit that like button for me. It really helps out tremendously with the YouTube algorithm, and drop a comment in the comment section. Here are all my trades. We're going to go over all my stats. With Apex, I did the $150,000 evaluation. I met the profit target within 6 days, but you got to trade a total of 7 days, right? Or conclude 7 days with that profit target, right? So today was day number 7, finished it up, wrapped it up. So total gross P&L was $9,500 and change. In the end of it all, it was $9,000. Cool beans. That's all I needed, right? That's roughly about $1,500 a day or something like that within those 6-day period. Today's day number 7. So what I really want to focus on here is not so much the dollar amount, because you know, that's going to come with time, with your risk tolerance and all that good stuff. What I really want to focus on here is the specific things that are the metrics you want to see in your own trading, okay? Now remember, what we're going to do here is going to go over these stats, and then at the latter half of the video, we're going to go over 5 tips that are going to help you become a better trader pretty much right out the gates. Now, what I want you to notice here is the number of trades. I took 62 trades. Okay, remember, trades are buys and sells. So you buy, that's a trade. You sell, that's another trade. Winning trades with 36 out of those 62, not too bad. All right. Number of contracts, it's going to, you know, count them all out like that. Average trade time. So my average trade time was 4 minutes. I was more inclined to be a little bit more scalperish than I usually am while I was doing this, for one key takeaway. It helps with keeping the trailing drawdown away from you. The trailing drawdown in the 150K account is $5,000. The closest I got to that trailing drawdown ever, I want to say, was in that $3,000 range. Shortly after that, it never, ever got underneath 4,000. Never. So I really like that. My profitable trades were 58%. At one point, it was in the 70 percentile. However, the closer I got towards the end, the more scalpy I got, which means I took a lot of smaller losses and a lot more smaller, or well, not smaller, but break-even trades versus my regular type of trading. I just was trying to get in and out a little bit quicker, just adding. But 58%, nothing to shake your nose of, you know, away from, especially when you have good risk to reward parameters. Okay. Now the total P&L was $9,000.63 because we had $500 in change in commissions. All right. So my largest winning trade was $2,300. My average winning trade was $481. Okay. Standard deviation 545. Average winning trade time 5 minutes. And here's where we start to really look at things. Okay. Largest winning trade, $2,300. Largest losing trade, $1,900. Don't like that too much, but nonetheless, winner was bigger than the loser. Average winning trade, 481. Average losing trade, 355. All right, standard deviation, 545. Standard deviation on losses, 470. Average winning trade time, 5 minutes, 46 seconds. Longest winning trade time, more along my actual lines here, 21 minutes. Okay. This is how long I held on to my biggest, this is the longest I held on to a winner, 21 minutes. My average holding on to winners, 5 minutes. My average holding on to losers, 1 minute, 23 seconds. Cut it. Longest losing trade, 9 minutes. You can see significant differences here. We're cutting those losers. We're getting them out of the way. Max run up, 9,600, meaning I was in a position, you know, we had that max run up in my P&L. And then max drawdown 4,000. You're noticing these big differences, right? The winners are being held on to longer. They are bigger. The losers are smaller, and they're being held on to the shortest. So that's what you like to see. Now, we'll move up a little bit here. You can see P&L history. You can see run-ups, drawdowns, average winning trades, break-even trades 6%. So honestly, you could throw those in there, because to me, a break-even trade is a winning trade. That would really puts the accuracy up well over 60% on this stint here. Losing trades 35%. And then we start to come down here into some more metrics here, P&L cumulative history. You can see here, guys, I mean, this is steady uptrend. You got a nice, nasty little pullback there. And then ever since then, steady uptrend, pullback, steady uptrend, sideways consolidation, much like a chart. Break through that resistance, push up higher, little slight pullback, boop, hit our target, done, right? Same thing over here. And as we go, but there's going to be something here I want to show you. So let me continue scrolling down. Oh no, it's right here actually. P&L per time of day. Guys, you have to look at this. This is extremely important. Anytime I traded before basically 9:45, and this is something that's known to me since years now. Anytime I traded a little bit earlier, look at this. It was a net loss. $1,900 and change in loss when I traded around 9 a.m. Okay, now when I traded around the 10 a.m. mark, are you kidding me? Over $10,000 in profits. Okay, and then again in the afternoon, I did well. I did pretty okay. You know, I did decent. But look at this 10 a.m. mark. That is when I trade. That is when I win. Know your metrics. That will save you a lot of times. Those of you who've watched me live on YouTube, at times you've seen me say, well, guys, we're starting to reach 11 a.m. It's starting to get to the side of, the morning where my metrics tell me I don't really win. So I'm not going to trade. I'm going to sit back. I'm going to watch when you've seen me trade live on here on YouTube. Now, here you see why. This is how I know what time of day I have the better chance at winning at. Okay? Boom. That's how you know when you go look at your metrics. Okay? What is this? Gross loss breakdown, lost trades, trade fees, and commissions. There you go. All that good stuff. And then if you scroll on down, you'll see all my trades here. All my trades with the timestamps and all that good stuff. What do you see here? I want to show you something. Okay, so yeah, I traded today the MESs because why would I not? Today was the last day and I had already met my profit target and I just needed to make the day's trade. I wasn't going to get out there and just be like all boastful. Oh, look at me. I'm going to trade a bunch of ESs. Why would I do that? The goal is to pass. And I have passed, okay? That was the goal. Now let's go ahead and jump into those five tips that we needed to talk about. Let me bring this in here because we're just gonna do it like that. The first tip I can give you guys is get educated. Get yourself into a course or get yourself self-taught. Whatever you need to do for yourself, just know that if you go the self-taught route, it's going to be a little bit more difficult and it's going to take more time and you do diminish your chances of actually learning properly because you're just trying to grab information scattered throughout YouTube, scattered throughout books and websites and blogs and Twitters and Reddit forums. And you're trying to piece it all together like a puzzle that doesn't even have a picture. All right. So you got to be careful with that. Can it be done? Absolutely. Getting taught through a good course, I think, in my opinion, is going to curve that time frame and better your odds at actually winning and passing an evaluation. Yes, of course, I provide a course. It's down there in the description and comment section. Check it out there. Look for a coupon code so you can get yourself a discount. All right. Now, after you get educated, trade for a prop firm. Trading for a prop firm is like trading in a simulator. Okay. But I know some people will say that you don't have emotions when you're trading in simulators. When you're trading with a prop firm and you're going through the evaluation process in order to get, pass and get funded and trade in an account where you're going to get paid, you're going to have that emotion in there because you're going to want to win. You're not going to want to lose. You're not going to want to blow up accounts. You're not going to want to do silly stuff. You're going to want to trade properly. You're going to want to trade educated. You're going to want to manage risk. You're going to want to win so you can pass on and go to the paid to trade account so you can get paid on your profits. All right. Now, if you want to check out the prop firm that I just got funded with here, it's Apex. Link in the description and comment section with a discount code that you can use to apply for a discount. Guys, in my opinion, at this time, right now, after going through everything, in my opinion, Apex is the best prop firm that you can go with. Whether you're a new trader, and I used to have a different opinion for new traders, that has since changed. Whether you're a new trader, intermediate, or advanced trader, if you want to trade for a firm, right there, Apex, hands down the best, in my opinion, at this current time, which is June 15th of 2023. Now, third tip, stay disciplined and trade small, all right? Don't go out there trying to hit things out of the park. You might see me take a big position. You're like, oh my God, Jesse, you made $4,000 on the day. That's amazing. Well, I've been trading for 7 years. I'm consistently profitable. I can manage my risk properly and kind of know what I'm doing, right? If you're brand new, just take it easy, take it slow. And if you pass your evaluation account, take it easy, take it slow, right? Trade smaller to manage that risk as you get comfortable in your trader identity, all right? Next, journal and know your stats. You can be confident when you know your stats. The other day, when was it? I think it was yesterday. At one point in the morning, I was about $250 away from finishing the evaluation. I took another trade, lost 250 bucks. In my mind, it was detrimental because I was so close to the finish line. I feel like I tripped and fell. But the reality was that I had only lost 250 bucks. Big freaking deal. But in my mind, it was different because emotions are strong. So what did I do? I went into my stats and I looked at everything and I'm like, bro, relax, bro. Just come back in the afternoon and button this up. And that's exactly what I did. But being able to go back into my stats and looking at my metrics, it solidified what I already know. I'm a profitable trader with a system in place and that knows how to manage risk. So relax, right? That's why one reason that it's so important to be able to journal your trades, be able to go in there and look at your stats. Imagine, I showed you earlier, when I trade at 9 a.m., I don't do very well. When I trade at 10 a.m. area, I'm killing it, right? Imagine if you didn't know that and you kept losing and winning, but you couldn't pinpoint what it was. And then one day you punch in everything into a metrics and you look at your stats and you're like, well, damn, if I just stop trading at 9:30 or I just stop trading at 9, I'm actually a winning trader. Let me stop trading at that time and focus in the time zones that I'm actually profitable. That can change your trading right now. And then last, focus on your setups and stick to your stop losses. There's no setup that works 100% of the time. Zero, none. There's no bull flag, bear flag, cup and handle, pull back into an EMA. None of that works 100% of the time. This is why it's so important for you to stick to your stop losses and have trade plans. You saw me there. You saw my metrics. What did you see? My winners I hold on to longer. My losers I hold on to shorter time frames. They're like, that's how you do it. Why? Because I'm sticking to my stop losses. I'm getting stopped out on those losers and I'm letting them go. Why? Because I know I can make it back. Once you know you can make it back, you will be more willing to let go of those losers, right? Why? Because you'll be confident. But that confidence comes from preparation. That preparation comes from learning the skill, and you learn the skill through proper education. All right, guys. So that's it. That's what I got for you today. Any questions, drop them in the comment section below. Let me know, and I will be happy to go over it with you. Remember to check out the links down there to the courses, the prop firm, and all the good stuff. I hope to see you on the next one. Slap that like button, send it for me. Peace.